काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाओरे,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाहे,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाओरे,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाहे,
कलियुग पावन कलि भय नाशन,
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 श्री सचिनंदन गावे,
श्री सच्चिदानंद गावे,
ओ काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाओरे,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाहे,
गदाधर माधन निताय प्राण धन,
गदाधर माधव निताय प्राण धन,
अद्वैत राम गोरा,
अद्वैत रामजित गोरा,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाओरे,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाहे,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाओरे,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाहे,
गदाधर मादन निताय प्राण धन,
गदाधर माधव निताय प्राण धन,
अद्वैत प्रभु जित गौरा, अद्वैत
रामजित गोरा,
निमाय विश्वाम्बर श्रीनिवास ईश्वर,
निमाय विश्वाम्बर श्रीनिवास ईश्वर,
भक्त समुचित चोरा,
भक्त समुचित चोरा,
ओ काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाओरे,
काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाहे,
नदिया शशधर मायापुर ईश्वर,
नदिया शशधर मायापुर ईश्वर,
नाम प्रवचन सूरा,
रामप्रवचन सूरा,
गृहजन शिक्षक न्यासी कुल नायक,
गिरिजन शिक्षक न्यासी कुल नायक,
गृहजन शिक्षक न्यासी कुल नायक,
गिरिजन शिक्षक न्यासी कुल नायक,
माधव राधा भाव पूरा,
माधव राधा
सार्वभौम शोधन गजपति तारण, रामानंद राय रामानंद पोषण वीरा, रूपानंद वर्धन सनातन पालन, हरिदास मोदन धीरा, हरिदास मोदन धीरा, ओ हरिदास मोदन धीरा, काली कुकुर कंदन जदि चाओरे, कलियुग पावन कलि भय नाशन, कलियुग पावन कलि भय नाशन, श्री सचिनंदन गावे, गजरस भावन दुष्ट मत शासन, कपटि विघातन कामा,
कपटि विघातन
भक्त पालन शुष्ट ज्ञान ताडन चल भक्ति भूषण राम जय सखी नंदन जय गौर हरि सखी नंदन जय गौर हरि हरि बोल हरि बोल There's another style of singing this. I'm forgetting that, and that's why I got confused. It is in my head, but it's not coming out. Maybe tomorrow. अच्छा उज्ज्वल वरण गौरवर देह 270 starts with उज्ज्वल वरण. If you have your phones, in your phones, so 270. उज्ज्वल वरण गौरवर देहं विलासित निरवधि भाव विदेहं उज्ज्वल वरण गौरवर देहं विलासित निरवधि भाव विदेहं त्रिभुवन पावन कृपायनेशा तं प्रणमामि च श्री सच्चिदानया तं प्रणमामि च श्री सच्चिदानया गदगदयान्तरा भावविकारम् दुर्जनतार्जन नादविशालो गदगदयान्तरा भावविकारम् भवभय भञ्जना कारण करुणा तं प्रणमामि च श्री सच्चिदानया Loud, everyone. चारुकपोरा इन्दुविनिन्दिता नखचयरुचिरा
Thank you.
Gita Nija Guna Nama Vinoda Jayadika Tam Pranamami Cha Shri Sachitanaya Shri Sachitanaya Vigalitanaya Naka Malajaladharam Bhushananava Rasa Bhavavikara Gatiyatimantara Nitya Vilasam Tam Pranamami Cha Shri Sachitanaya Charutanagatiruchiram Mandiraranjita Padayuta Madhuram Chanchala Charutanagatiruchiram Mandiraranjita Padayuta Madhuram Chanchala Don't give up like that. Chanchala Charutanagatiruchiram Mandiraranjita Padayuta Madhuram Chandravilindita Shitalavadhanam Tam Pranamami Cha Shri Sachitanaya Odhita Katidorakam Mandaludandam Divya Kalevaram Mundita Mundam Durjana Kalmasha Bhandanadandam Durjana Kalmasha Bhandanadandam Tam Pranamami Cha Shri Sachitanaya Bhushana Bhuraja Bhushana Bhuraja Alatamalita Kapita Bimba Dharavara Ruchiram Bhushana Bhuraja Alatamalita Kapita Bimba Dharavara Ruchiram Malaya Javirachita Ujjvala Tilakam Tam Pranamami Cha Shri Sachitanaya Nindita Kamaladalanayam Ajanulam Hita Shri Bhujayugalam Nindita
कलेवरदेश्वरं नास्तिकवेषम्
तं प्रणमामि च श्री सच्चिदानयम्
तं प्रणमामि च श्री सच्चिदानयम्
उज्ज्वलवरनं गौरवरदेहम् विलासितनिरवधि भावविदेहम्
उज्ज्वलवरनं गौरवरदेहं विलासितनिरवधि भावविदेहम्
त्रिभुवन पावन कृपायनेशम् तं प्रणमामि च श्री सच्चिदानयम् ओ जय सच्चिदानंद जय गौरहरि सच्चिदानंद जय गौरहरि ओ जय नदिया बिहारी जय गौरहरि संकीर्तन बिहारी जय गौरहरि हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे बोलो
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 ओ हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे बोलो
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
ओ हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम हरे हरि बोल हरि बोल ओ हरि बोल हरि 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 बोल हरि मुकुंद वाहन केशव माधव हरि हरि बोल हरि 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 बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल Echo was good. Now it's better. You came late.
I have to go to the grocery,
But you spoiled my bhajan. Okay, no problem. Okay? What's wrong? You didn't like my song? Ken, what name? Ramani. Ramani. Ramani Shirama. Who's going to speak? Other one? Want to speak? Come, hot spot. This mic?
Yes, okay.
Or this?
No,
It's a hot seat.
Yes.
Chalo.
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। First, I'd like to offer my obeisances to my Gurudev, who is mercifully present here, Sri Bhaktivedanta Siddhanta Vishwana Maharaj. Similarly, would like to offer my obeisances to Siksha Gurudev, Sri Bhaktivedanta Van Maharaj, Sri Bhaktivedanta Shrita Maharaj, Patpradek Sri Guru Jibat Vijay Prabhu, and to all Vaishnavis present here. Not so used to speak. I thought a little bit about the topic about inquisitiveness. I think I'm not speaking what is true here, but just my understanding of it and my perception of it till now. So excuse me if I said anything wrong. So yesterday, Gurudev, we mentioned the shloka Chaturveda Bhajante Mam Jana Sukriti Narjuna Artho Arti Jignasu Bharatarshava. जिज्ञासु अर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. So Krishna says 4 types of people. They come to me, but it is necessary to have Sukriti. And he mentioned that there are the 4 examples that are also shown in Srimad Bhagavatam. In this world, we all have some inquisitive mindset. We all are analytical about something. Some very materially motivated, but some also spiritually inclined. So there are a lot of spiritual philosophies, and we all do research about something before we enter into something, but not everybody comes on this path. Why not? Because of this Sukriti. But still, it is our duty to look for the truth in our way. Still, to obtain the highest thing, which is bhakti, it is just not possible to be inquisitive. There needs to be something more. And this is also said by Krishna in the Srimad Bhagavatam to Uddhava. Nasadhyati mam yogo, nasankhyan dharma Uddhava. Nasadhyati mam yogo, na swadhyaya sapastyago, yata bhakti mamorijita. So he says that it is not enough, it is not possible to obtain me just by analytical study. It is not possible to obtain me by austerities or analytical study of Vedic literature only, or by severe austerities. Only by bhakti you can control me. So even though we might not be on this path, or we might be on this path, we have heard that somewhere sometimes that only by bhakti we can obtain Krishna, but still we see that in the world that we do not do this. But still we have heard this, we know this is true, but still we do not do this. So this Sukriti is very important, and only by bhakti we can actually obtain this part to control Krishna, not to control Krishna but to serve Krishna. So we then try to do bhakti, and what we go to do, we go to a temple, we worship a deity, we do something, we have to start somewhere, right? And then how does bhakti happen? Like we want to know, like, what is bhakti? How do we go further in our life, and how do we obtain bhakti? And it takes a while, and it takes a lot of luck to find out that only because of sadhu sangha we become more inquisitive, and we can try to obtain this, to stay on this path of bhakti. This said also in the Bhagavatam that Satam prasangam mama virya samvido bhavanti ritkarna rasayana katha tad joshanat asva pavarga vartamani shraddha rati bhakti anukarmishati. So by having the association of sadhus and hearing from them this nectarian harikatha, in our heart Shraddha will manifest, and we can build on this Shraddha and be more inquisitive. We still don't have all the answers. We want to know more and more and more, and it seems like it never stops. Like there's never the questions never stop, and the answers keep coming, but still new questions come. And from my understanding, sadhu sangha. The inquisitiveness is about sadhu sangha. We want to spend time with sadhus. We want to hear their instructions, which brings up more questions, which reminds us of how ignorant we actually are. The more we spend time with sadhus, the more we know that, oh, we are so fallen people, we are such fallen people, and we are so helpless. So, yeah, that's my view on it.
Good. Yesterday we heard our topic is Jigyasu. What is the meaning Jigyasu? Inquisitiveness. Srimad Bhagavatam also described Tasmat Guru Prapadde Jigyasu Shreyam Uttamam Shabde Parachandishnatham Brahmne Pashyamakshram. A sincere candidate means one who is sincerely wants to perform sadhana and bhakti should approach a bona fide spiritual master. But who is approaching a bona fide spiritual master? Jigyasu. Tasman Guru Prapadde Jigyasu Shreya Uttam. One who wants Shreya. Shreya means one's welfare. Jigyasu Shreya Uttamam. only that person will approach sadhu. Others will not approach sadhu. Understand? The point here is jigyasu, one who is inquisitive. So how Shaunak Rishis, how glorious are they? This is what we are hearing since yesterday. Amongst these four categories, Shaunak Rishis very prominent because they are exhibiting this quality of inquisitiveness. So, which spiritual master did they approach? The question here is Tasman Guru Prapadde Jigyasushe Uttama, one who desires one Shreya, means one's benefit. So Suta Goswami, Shaunak Rishis, they are approaching Suta Goswami for their Shreya, for their benefit. Because Suta Goswami is disciple of Shri Shukdev Goswami. When this initiation took place, where this initiation took place, there is no initiation took place. No Diksha. This is called Bhagavati Parampara, where Diksha is not required, only receiving Shiksha. Shukdev Goswami is not reciting mantra in the ears of the disciple. But isn't true that Shukdev Goswami is giving Divya Gyan? Because the definition of Diksha means what? Divya Gyan Yado Dadat Urjasya Pap Sanshaya. One who impart transcendental knowledge in the heart of a disciple. That's called Diksha. So isn't it Shukdev Goswami is giving Diksha to Suta Goswami? Just by reciting Srimad Bhagavatam means Bhagavad Dharma. Understand? So Tasman Guru Prapadde Jigyasushe Uttama. Inquisitive person will approach a bona fide Guru. So Shaunak Rishis they approach who? Suta Goswami. Bona fide. And Suta Goswami, he heard Bhagavatam from Shukdev Goswami. So this is Shuk Parampara, this is called Bhagavati Parampara. Then there is another verse. How it starts with? The fourth verse of Chatushloki. Etad eva jigyasa tattva jigyasam atmanam anve vyatikarena yasyat sarvatra sarvada. You understanding this philosophical point? Or is too high and too heavy? समझते हैं? बुझते हैं? नहीं. Etad eva jigyasa tattva jigyasam atmanam. Shri Krishna also giving the same instruction to Brahmaji about what? Jigyasu, inquisitive. In Chatushloki Bhagavatam, Krishna is telling Brahma, Etad eva jigyasa tattva jigyasu atmanam. One who is inquisitive, very important. One who is inquisitive will approach a sadhu, a bona fide guru, to attain that bhakti which is sarvatra sarvada. Then bhakti which is all pervading and all times and which is present everywhere. To whom Krishna is referring to? Only to Jigyasus, those who are inquisitive. How important is that word, Jigyasu? We have so many Jigyasas. I was saying this yesterday also. So many inquiries. But the best inquiry is, from Srimad Bhagavatam perspective, is Athato Brahm Jigyasa. To know about the Supreme Lord. That's the best one. So, who's showing this path? Shri Shaunak Rishis. They gave up those yajnas and they approached Suta Goswami, higher association. Shri Suta Goswami, he paid obeisances to his Guru Maharaj, Shukdev Goswami, in 2 verses, showing the glories of his Guru Maharaj, Shukdev Goswami, in 2 verses. One famous verse is Yam pravajantam anupeta peta krityam dvaipanu viraha katurajvaha putreti tanmetaya tarvo vinetostam sarva bhuta hidayam munimanatosti. What is the meaning? Bolo. Mic mein bolo.
The meaning of this verse is that Shri Suta Goswami is paying obeisances to Srila Shukadeva Goswami, saying that I offer my obeisances to that personality who is present in everyone's heart, Shri Shukadeva Goswami, who when he was leaving his father's house, his father in separation was crying out, "O Putra, O my son," and the trees were echoing that sound. So I pay my obeisances to that Shukadeva Goswami.
This is one verse. The other verse is one is Yam Prabhajantam, other verse Ya Swanubhavam Shruti Saram Ekam Adhyatma Dvipam Ikashtamandam Samsar Karuna Purana Goyam Tam Vyasno Payami Guru Muninam. Shri Suta Goswami is praying to Shukdev Goswami. Ya Swanubhavam Akhi Shruti Saram Ekam Adhyatma Dvipam. Shri Shukdev Goswami, my Guru Maharaj, is the one who enlightened me with this torchlight of knowledge. And he gave the sar, the essence of all the scriptures, Srimad Bhagavatam. Samsara Karuna Purana Guhyam. And is given the most secret knowledge from Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran. Tam Vyasun Upayami Guru Muninam. I pay my humble obeisance to the son of Shri Vyasadeva, Shri Shukdev Goswami. Yes, Shri Suta Goswami, he paying obeisance to Shukdev Goswami, and then he is giving association to Suta Goswami, Shaunak Rishis. Because Shaunak Rishis, they are Jigyasu. So it's all about Jigyasu, but what is Jigyasa? The questions. When there is Jigyasa, there will always arise questions. Does you have any questions? No. That means you know everything. That means you are well versed. You know the essence. That should not be the criteria. We should approach a sadhu with questions. But what kind of questions? Recently, 2-3 weeks back, one householder speaking to me, and she was telling her problems. She was telling me her problems, and she didn't even write me in years if I'm dead or if I'm alive. But when I came there, Gurudev, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. I said, oh, ab meri yaad aa gayi. Now you remember me. Don't dump your problems. This is not Jigyasa. Approach them with the highest Jigyasa. What is that highest Jigyasa? Who am I? How can I get more inspiration? How can I attain bhakti? What's the process? Why am I getting so much troubles, obstacles in bhakti? This Jigyasa. Tasmat Gurum Prapadde Jigyasu Shreya Uttamam. So Shaunak Rishis, with that Jigyasa, inquiry to Sud Goswami, what they said, oh Sud Goswami, family life, so much problems. Beginning years very good, later on so much problems. Then there are fights. What can we do? Or there is not so much rice in our ashram. Or we are not getting chapatis, we are not getting bread, tofu, sandwiches. Then why we should come to a retreat? If there is no cheesecake, the retreat looks so fading. Is this jigyasa? All these facilities are given just for one point. Try to understand. This beautiful location, beautiful hall, prasadam, rooms, all good, just for one reason. Hari Katha. We are not here to enjoy the facility. We are here to avail the facility. Not enjoying the facility. Avail the facility of Hari Katha. This is the essence. This 1-2 hours of Hari Katha, 3 hours every day. This is the essence of all the facility and all the money you spend. Otherwise, what is the use? We are not here for sightseeing. Only Hari Katha. To have this jigyasa, to develop, to understand, to learn what we should ask for or jigyasa for, inquiry from sadhu. This is so important. Shaunak Rishis, thousands of them, Rishis under guidance of Shaunak Rishi, they put on one inquiry to Sud Goswami. And when any inquiry to high personalities is always welfare for the mankind, for everyone, not just for them. So the first question they ask, Shaunak Rishis, because asking question is very important. Very important. Srila Prabhupada said, one who asks question is the most intelligent person. Even our Gurudev was tired answering many questions which were very material in nature, like garbage. So many divorce cases coming to Gurudev. And later on Gurudev became so tired of hearing all this and he said, listen, I am not the court. Put this case in the court. I am not the court. I am not your court. I am here to give you something very important. So use this best facility. Jigyasa about spirituality. Shaunak Rishi didn't ask anything material. They asked for entire humanity. The first question they asked, Tatra Tatra Jigyasam, Tatra Tatra Agya Ayushmam, Bhakta Yad Vinishchitam, Pumsam Ekant Shreya, Stanam Shruti Manasihi. This is the first question. What is the meaning? So they said, please explain to us in an easily understandable way what you have ascertained. Can you tell them to go to other room? Why they have to cry here and cry there? Yeah. रोना ही है तो यहाँ पे रोना, तो पीछे रख देना।
This guy is cool.
You know, Srila Swami Maharaji, Srila Gurudev, all acharyas, the only point of their getting angry and upset is when?
They get disturbed by Harikatha.
When they get disturbed by Harikatha. If they Gaur Govind Maharaj, he blast. Danda. No compromise with Harikatha. Before and after Harikatha, very friendly. Loving all kids, giving them sweets, everything nicely. But in Harikatha, any disturbance, can't tolerate. It's a big distraction because we are here to understand and learn something very important. Jigyasu Shreya Uttamam. Anyway. Shaunak Rishi said, please explain to us in an easy, understandable way what you have ascertained to be the absolute and ultimate goal, ultimate good for people in general. This is a question. And then Vishwachakur Thakur, commentary on this, very short commentary. There's so many commentaries like Srila Prabhupada, Srinivasacharya and others. Srila Vishwachakur Thakur is saying, O long living sage, Shaunak Rishis, this is how they address Suta Goswami. O long living sage, why they saying Tatra Tatra Agya Yoshayam? O long living sage, what is the meaning of saying that? You have a long life? No. That means because you have a long life, you have studied so many scriptures, so many shastras. Understand? Getting my point?
Yes.
This is the only intent of saying, oh long living sage. Not that just like you turn 100 years now, so that means you're a very good sage. You're a very good saint because you're 100 years old. Because you're 100 years old, because you're long living, you have studied so many shastras. So, tell us, Ekanta Shreya. Ekanta means completely. Ekant by Vishwachakur Thakur. Please, explanation of this word. Pumsam Ekanta Shreya. Shreya means ultimate good. So even performing yajnas is ultimate good. Even giving charity is ultimate good. Even helping others is good. Helping others is good, but it's not ultimate good. Shreya means when the word Shreya is used in the verse, that means ultimate. Pumsam Ekanta Shreya. Pumsa means living entity, just like Save Pumsa Paro Dharma, Yatha Bhakti Adokshaje. Save Pumsa, not male, female, everyone. Only one dharma for everyone. Save Pumsa Paro Dharma, Yatha Bhakti Adokshaje. That bhakti for Krishna is the ultimate goal and ultimate good. So here also the question is Pumsam Ekant Shreya. This is the first question. 6th question was being asked. Understand? And the answer to 6th question is entire Srimad Bhagavatam. How important is this six questions? Raised by Shaunak Rishis. So one who is raising question is so high class. One is answering question is also high class. And in this dialogue, conversation between high class person asking question and giving answer, the entire humanity get benefit. Because this center of this QA, question answer, is the glories and the topics of Krishna. Tell me, any of your friend comes to you and say, can you please suggest me, advise me on something, what is ultimate good for me? Ekant Shreya. Will anyone comes to you like this? No. They only come for other reasons. But it is the nature of a person. It's the nature of a sadhu. Sadhu doesn't mean a sannyasi wearing saffron cloths. Everyone who have this tendency to know what is my ultimate good is sadhu in nature. And that varies from person to person or different percentage. How much sadhutva you have, saintly qualities you have. And this is the nature of sadhu to always ask Ekant Shreya. Ekant means complete. Shreya means good. Not half. Not quarter. Pumsam Ekant Shreya. These 6 questions comprise Srimad Bhagavatam. The answer of these 6 questions. Can you imagine the gravity of this question? So much gravity of this question. Pumsam Ekant Shreya. Like Parikshit Maharaj also raised question. And Shukdev Goswami giving answer to this question. And that is Srimad Bhagavatam. So yesterday Radha Sundari asked a question that how come Shukdev Goswami uttered his disciple named Sutta in Srimad Bhagavatam? Because many places we see Shri Sutta Uvacha. Shri Sutta Goswami speaking. Then how Gurudev Shukdev Goswami is writing about? She raised this question. But it is not a Shukdev Goswami who uttered the name of Sutta Goswami. Srimad Bhagavatam took place on the bank of Ganga near Haridwar, Shukratal, where Shukdev Goswami spoke Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. We're going to go there. When in Haridwar in March, when we're doing Bhagavad Katha, and one day we will go to this spot where Shukdev Goswami spoke Bhagavad Katha under that banyan tree. So this one satra, one session took place like this. The other session, it at Nanmeshwarne. We will also go Nanmeshwarne. Not this tour. We're going to go, I can't tell you exact dates, but there's a plan to go Ayodhya. And when we go Ayodhya, then we will go Nanmeshwarne also. But I don't know when. Next year, but I don't know which month and which dates so far. So second session took place, Shaunak and Sud Samvad conversation at kaun si jagah? Nanmeshwarne. So when all these sessions took place, when they were done, after that, Shri Ved Vyas wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. After that. And that's why we hear these names. Shri Shukuvacha and Shri Sutuvacha. Means Shukdev Goswami spoke and then Sud Goswami also spoke Srimad Bhagavatam. Because Srila Vyasadeva Ji, he wrote after these sessions already took place. Understand? So Pumsam Ekant Shreya. Ekant means complete. Or other meaning of Ekant is from the beginning. From the beginning means eternal. This meaning Ekanta. Concerning the highest goal of mankind. O Shaunak Rishi, O Sud Goswami, please tell what is the Ekant complete goal or good for entire mankind for all times. That you have discerned, you have learned from looking at all the scriptures. all the scriptures, Shreya means that to which there is nothing greater, that which has no equal. Pumsam ekant Shreya. Shreya means there is nothing greater than this, and there is nothing even equal than this. And that means which has no equal, which is nothing superior, and that which is not included in something else when comparing degrees of excellence. Vishnu Chandra Thakur. No one can exceed this. This is the best. Nothing is greater, nothing is equal. This is called Ekant Shreya. And that is what? Krishna Bhakti. So much emphasis on this. Which already said in Bhagavatam, Dharma Projit Kaitav. I said this yesterday also. Dharma, Arth, Kam and Moksha. In these four aspects there is no Krishna Bhakti. In performance of Dharma, Arth and Kama Moksha there is no any interest for Krishna Bhakti. But when it comes to the Pancham Purusharth Krishna Prem, that includes Bhakti. And that is Bhakti towards not demigods. Bhakti not towards jivas, mankind, but Bhakti towards Krishna. This is Ekanta Shreya. Tatra tatra agayusham bhakta yad vilishchitam pumsam ekanta Shreya. So learn this verse. The 6 questions. This is first question. So Parikshit Maharaj also raised question and Shukdev Goswami gave answer. Then Devhuti Mata also raised question. And who gave answer? Shri Kapil Bhagwan. Intelligent question, intelligent answer. But sometimes foolish question, but intelligent answer. Means question raised by a foolish person. Who's that? Hiranyakashipu. The question was correct. What is the best learning, the best knowledge you got until now? So if you're asking this question, the devotee has to give you the Ekanta Shreya. Something which is not greater or equal, means something ultimate. So what wrong Prahlad Maharaj said? Navida Bhakti is the best amongst all learnings. The best answer for the time, for eternity. The best answer. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. Acha. Shabri. When Lord Ram was in forest, you know Shabri? She was collecting those berries. भजन में आता ना, झूठे फल शबरी के खाए, साग विदुर खाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम से. पता क्यों गाया? क्योंकि कुछ लोग सो रहे थे, वो जाग गए. हाँ, ये तो सुना हुआ है. बाकी महाराज जो बोल रहे हैं वो तो ऊपर से निकल रहा है. क्या श्रेय श्रेय श्रेय. हाँ, हमारी ग्रैंड डॉटर है, उसका नाम श्रेय है. ये याद आ गया. देखो, this is a condition. This is a situation of our conditioned state of consciousness. We have no inclination towards Ekanta Shreya. We have to judge ourselves. No inclination towards Ekanta Shreya, the ultimate goal of life. But we have inclination for many other Shreyas, many other inquiries. Pumsam ekanta shreya. This is the first question. And answer to this is, while describing this, Shri Sut Goswami said what? No. By describing this, saying Prayana alpayus sabbe kalavasi yuge janaha mand sumand matyo mand bhagye hi upantam. क्या बोला? O learned one, in this iron age of Kali, everyone have short lives and they are quarrelsome, always quarrels and fights. They are lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above all, always disturbed. This is the situation of every being, even if someone says or don't say, but this is true with everyone. We fall in this category. Short life, quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and always disturbed. Is anyone here who is not in this category? Then please come have a seat. If anyone not in this category, come and sit on this seat. है कोई? Yes or no? Just say yes or no. Yes? You fall in this category?
Yes.
You don't? You not fall in this category? You're pure devotee, please. So that's why learn this. Pumsam ekant shreya. How we can advance in bhakti. The same, similar to that, question was raised by King Rahugam to Jad Bharat. Also about Shreya, ultimate goal. And Jad Bharat, he gave such a deep philosophy on this. Pumsam ekanta Shreya. So is getting merged into impersonal Brahm is ekanta Shreya? This is very high class for those who are yogis, because mukti mukti siddhi kame sakale ashant, Krishna bhakt nishkam atev shant. Those who are after bhukti means enjoying material world. Bhukti mukti, those who are after liberation. Those who are after perfection, siddhi kami, sakale ashant, all restless. Krishna bhakt nishkam atev shant. Only Krishna bhakt is nishkam atev shant. Whereas everyone else is restless. समझ आया? You think those who are very prosperous in material world, very high post, good profile, they're very happy people. Look like that on Facebook. It looks like that on Facebook. But if you go individually in their life, everyone falls in this category. They're highly disturbed, quarrelsome, short lives, lazy, misguided. This is the nature. If they are बोलो पूरा बोलो अनानास अनन्यश्चिंत्य बोलो योग क्षेम Krishna likes at ekantik. But if we say, okay, Krishna, little bit your bhakti, little bit Shiva, little bit Hanuman, because they are also in a very high situation. Let me worship them. No. Then Ekanta Shreya will not come there. That mixed bhakti. Even if the bhaktas sing, the bhaktas of Krishna, they are ekantik bhakta. This is one level. I'm not even going to other level. There going to be another level which comes after a very high stage of bhakti, after acquiring the high stage of bhakti. That level expressed by Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, that api tattva lakshmi pati ratim iti vayom nainim. At that level one has to even renounce the worship or any attachment towards any incarnation of Bhagavan. Lakshmi pati means Narayan. Narayan is not different from Krishna. Means when Krishna exhibits his opulence, that comes Narayan. When Krishna exhibits his opulence, that opulent part of Krishna is Lord Narayan. But Sri Raghunath Das Goswami said, even give up that attachment towards Lord Narayan. Because the worship of Lord Narayan is in the mode of opulence. In the mode of opulence. So there ekantiki, like we say neshtaki bhakti, aneshtaki bhakti. क्या वर्ष है? नेष्टिकी भक्ति? कौन सा वर्ष है? नष्ट परायशो भक्तेषु नित्यं भागवतं सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्टिकी. Naištaki means what? This is test. Naištaki means which goes in one flow. The other is anashtaki bhakti. Sometime on, sometime off. Uninterrupted. Uninterrupted, yes. This is Nashtaki Bhakti. So, can we say, I don't want to offend anyone, but are we doing this Nashtaki Bhakti? Or it is on and off?
On and off.
Yes. That gives very relief to the heart. On and off Bhakti. This is our situation right now. We are discussing our situations. On and off. Anashtaki. But how our anarthas will go? Then we will perform Nashtaki Bhakti. Nasht praishu abhadreshu. Abhadra means unwanted desires. Nash means destruction. Pray means almost. Nasht praishu abhadreshu. नित्यं भागवतं सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्टिकी. The Nashtaki Bhakti. See, this is my situation. This is our situation. It's on and off philosophy, theory here. And that there will be one stage where Raghunath Das Goswami is teaching us in Manashiksha that stage where one has to give up the attachment of Lord Narayan also. What stage is that? Ramme Kachit Upasna Braj Vadu Ya Vargena Kalpita. What is that verse? Ananta? Manish? Everyone should learn this verse. लिख लो डायरी में. थोड़ा एक और अराध्यो भगवान ब्रजेश तन्य स्तंधाम वृंदावनम. Put in the group app.
You want to go or less?
Less. है ना? You know this verse? Why you? No, you can't write like this. We have to put in the group app. Then you learn this. Aradhyo Bhagwan Braje Satanyas Tadham Vrindavanam. This is called Ekantik Bhakti. Ramya Kachit Upasana Braj Vadu Vargena Yakalpita. Following the footsteps of the Braj Gopis. Yesterday she was asking what is the meaning. So I give you one example. Krishna is very Kautuki. Kautuki means very playful. Full of all arts and very playful. Very witty in nature. Sometimes. So Krishna, he disappeared from the group of the gopis, and the gopis are searching for Krishna. And Krishna, Kautuki, playful, he became Lord Narayan. When you go Kartik Parikrama, we'll take you this spot. It's near Giraj Govardhan. He became Narayan with 4 hands. Narayan has 4 hands. Huh? And Krishna was sitting there. When the gopis came in search of Krishna, they saw Narayan sitting there and they paid obeisances to Narayan. Because they have nothing to do with Narayan. Come on, you know how beautiful Narayan is? How beautiful Lord Narayan is. When if you see the one ray of the fullness of Lord Narayan, you will fall on the ground. It's so beautiful. The gopis have nothing to do with Lord Narayan. Because the object of love of the gopis is not Narayan. See the ekantik there. They have nothing to do with Lord Narayan. So they paid obeisances and they went away. Then came the group of Radharani, because they came in groups. When the group of Radharani came, those who were following the group of Radharani under her footsteps, when Radharani came in front of Lord Narayan, Krishna cannot cheat Radharani. You know, his 2 hands disappeared. And Krishna came in his two arms, carrying floor in his hands. But who got the opportunity to see Krishna there? Those who were following the footsteps of Radharani. The other group who already saw Narayan, they just paid obeisances and they went away. But they were not able to see Krishna. This is a Siddhantic point. But those who were following Radharani, they were able to see Krishna. समझ आ रहा है कुछ? Understanding? They have nothing to do with Krishna, Narayan, because the object of love is Krishna. Whereas on the other side, Lakshmi Devi, who's always with Narayan, but when she heard the flute song of Krishna and saw the beauty of Krishna, she got attracted towards Krishna. Lakshmi Devi, who is consort of Lord Narayan, serving Narayan, she got attracted towards Krishna, but the Braj Gopis, seeing Narayan, they are not attracted to Narayan, they got attracted to Krishna. Only and only Krishna. This is our line of worship. Aradhya Bhagwan Brajesh Kanyas Tadham Vrindavanam. Ramya Kachit Upasana. This is our Upasana, this is our worship. Following the footsteps of the Braj Gopis. Braj Gopis. Then this is also another level. Which Braj Gopis? Madhu Sneha or Grita Sneha? What is the difference? Grita means what? Grita means ghee. And Madhu Sneha means? So what is the mood? What is the difference between 2 moods?
The mood of Madhu, honey, don't need to be mixed with something else, some other ras to get sweet. But Grita is like ghee, but ghee cannot eat like this. So it has to be mixed with other rases to become tasteful.
Yes, very good. Madhu is so delicious. You don't need any mixture in Madhu. Means honey. But ghee, we always need other flavors, other rasas to make it very palatable. But madhu is not like this, honey is not like this, honey is always sweet. So following the footsteps of which gopis? Those who are Grita Sneha, who are Grita Snehas? Name one. Who's the example of Grita Sneha? Yes, heard so many times. The Chandravali Pro. Then what is the example of Madhu Sneha? Honey like? Radharani. So, those who followed the footsteps of Radharani, they were able to see Krishna. But those who went ahead of Radharani, all other gopis, they only saw Lord Narayan. So there's another level where Sri Raghunath Das Goswami is teaching us giving up the attachment towards Narayan. Api tattva Lakshmipati Rati. Then come another level. They are very, very high levels. कुछ समझ आ रहा है? अच्छा. Srila Bhakti Thakur is saying, Krishna Virahe Radhika Dasha Amito Sahite Nari. What is the meaning? Shri Krishna Virahe Radhika Dasha Amito Sahite Nari. Yugala Milan Sukhera Karan Jivana Chadite Pari. Shri Krishna Virahe Radhika Dasha Amito Sahite Nari. I cannot bear the separation of Radharani having for Krishna. Getting my point? The basic level is don't mix your bhakti, which is should only be for Krishna or the topics of Krishna, with any worship of Devi Devtas. This is not very high level, this is very basic level. लेकिन कोई सुनेगा, कोई मानेगा, हिंदू मानेंगे, सूर्यनामी मानेंगे इसको ना, वो तो गणपति को भी मानेंगे, हनुमान जी को मानेंगे, शिव जी को, किसी को छोड़ेंगे नहीं. वो तो कैसे छोड़ दें, सबसे पूरा लाभ उठाएंगे. वो तो एक benefit from everyone. I'm not going to give up anything. This is not advantage, this is disadvantage. This is disadvantage. This is not Ekanta Shreya. This is mixed. And Krishna is not happy with this. This is basic level. Then other level is not getting attracted to other incarnations. This is a dharma cycle. This is again big problem. Giving up attachment to Narayan. Then on the higher stage, what? If there is choice between Krishna and Radharani, which one to choose? Which one to choose? You sure? So you have to give up Krishna? We are speaking this, we are discussing this, but we are not on this level. This is a very high level. So don't become fanatic on this level. Oh, I have nothing to do with Krishna. Radharani gopis, they are dying for Krishna. They're loving Krishna. Day and night remembering Krishna. What is that? So this is a very high topic to deliberate, but not on this level, but to just understand the philosophical part. Philosophical part. At this level, when the bhakti is unnecessary, on and off situations, always have to deliberate on this. What is Ekanta Shreya? The complete good, the ultimate welfare, ultimate beneficial thing for me. to understand this. Understand this, not even following this. So difficult, right? So this is a question by, the first question by Shaunak Rishis, which is true and which is beneficial for all types. You have long duration of life. What is the intent of saying this? Just like mother sometimes say, oh my child, you have long duration of life. But Shaunak Rishis, when they are addressing this to Sud Goswami, what is the intent? You have long duration of life means you have learned a lot of Shastras in this long duration of life. So give us the essence of that. Yeah. Essence of that means what has to be the ultimate good for mankind, which also includes us. This is only first question. Okay, my time is over. It's 1 o'clock now. Gaur Premanande. समझ आया कुछ? समझ आया?